guys, so you see a rag hanging from the wall here. I'm going to turn the light on here for a second. There we go. So the wind turbine's out. You see the heavy gauge wire there? Well, I'm going to take that out of here. It's disconnected from the battery on one end. So, yeah. I just have to whip this thing around the gas line, and we should be safe because the other end's not attached to the battery. The negative is attached, the positive is not. So, no sparky. Okay, so let's pull this cable down. I'll keep them separate as much as I can anyways, but it is what it is. It's a nice heavy gauge cable that's going to go with the wind turbine that I sold. It is sold. I actually have the money already been paid. She does owe me about 190 bucks left via pickup when she comes and picks this bad boy up, which is fine with me because I kind of worked it out with her that way. So there we go. So I'm going to just put some tape on these ends, some electrical tape, just as a precautionary measure, and set this down here for a second and go get some tape, because I do not have any electrical tape right here with me. So let's zoom out a bit, or zoom down, and I'll readjust the camera because we're going to be working down here at the battery next, so hang in there, guys. Alrighty, guys. So, now that the wind turbine's sold, I'm going to remove the cabling, and I can remove the battery from out of here. Actually, I gotta pull the composting toilet vent and snake it around. So there we go. I'll fix that, the venting later and all that fun stuff. Now, it looks like I have to get a Phillips screwdriver and remove some of these wires. So I will do that because I did have a smart switch up here running the whole deal. So we'll do that. Let me grab a Phillips. Be right back. All the way across the tiny house, of course. Yeah, it's one of those siesta days, guys, where you just don't want to do anything. You just want to sit in the air conditioning and not cook your brain. Pretty much. So that pulls that connection off. That's a negative connection. So probably what I'll end up doing, I'll leave it on there. I'll just tape this end black, and then she can use it for whatever. And go from there. Now there's also going to be what else is hooked onto this? Okay, some stuff that I don't need to worry about at this point in time. So yeah, that will work. Toss this on the floor. I'm gonna tape that up right now, that little connection, with some black electrical tape, just to label everything. And she, part of the package is she gets this battery, the cabling, the turbine, the pole, the whole 9 yards, and pretty good. And she also bought some inverters off of me and 3 charge controllers, or smart switches, which I call them. And she did take some pictures of the off-grid tiny house, the insides, to give her some ideas how to set up, or ideas of possibly how you could set up a little off-the-grid setup. I'm going to take this wire off because, oh, it's loose actually. So just take him off. Sounds like it's really. Thought that was going to come off a whole lot easier. But apparently not. We'll use the Phillips and unscrew it then, if it wants to be stubborn. There she goes. So that was just a little piece of wire and a switch that I was using for the smart switch. But she's getting brand new smart switches, so she's not getting the used one. But it's basically positive to positive, negative to negative. It comes with the instructions anyways. Not a big deal. So I'm going to leave this little bar on there in case she has to connect to anything. But yeah, so the switch is included. It's already wired in for her. But she can obviously change that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this connection with red tape so she knows where to get at it, so it doesn't accidentally hit anything on the battery. And then I'm going to retape up this negative bolt connection as well, and then we should be good to go. This can be gone, taken over with the wind turbine, and I'll make a little package up for her and she'll be ready to rip. She's building an off-the-grid community, guys, which is pretty smart. So good to know. Good to meet somebody who does that kind of stuff or is into that stuff, because few and far between. But I guess she's already got some nurses that are going to be going with her, gardeners, security, all that fun stuff, because they see the writing on the wall as well as most people, or well as hopefully most of you guys see the writing on the wall. But that is what it is at this point. So if you don't have a little bug out location and a group of like-minded community yet, you want to get off your butt and get working on that, because that's the only way to go nowadays with everything going on, how crazy the world is. Friday we're opening up from this lockdown here in Canada. I want to see what kind of shenanigans go on with that, especially from our government, because you just don't know. So that's all ready to go now. So I'll probably wrap the heavy cable around the battery itself, and then she's also getting a couple mod sine wave inverters off me and 3 charge controllers, so like I mentioned. So yeah, fun here at the Off Grid Tiny House.